In 4 years, you've been hanging in these YouTube streets. Congratulations, you just earned your bachelor's degree. You wanna clap them cheeks? You wanna clap them cheeks?
Y'all, okay, this is another user submission. Shout out to Shar Willie, okay? Today, Shar's got jokes. Cheers! Now, I've got a couple. I've got a few actually on the docket, I think, today of user submissions, okay? But this one I had to do because today Shar's got jokes. But for real, okay? Y'all, okay, for those of y'all who have missed this woman, in the years she's been out, she's even been on the Dr. Phil show. I don't know how. I don't know where you've been. But it's okay because we're about to get into it. Now, I will say this. I find it really crazy that in the 21st century, while we are talking about the growing incel issue and the growing issue of young men and even middle-aged men who are involuntarily celibate, involuntarily virgins, right? Why are we also speaking about polygamy, right? I.e., one man having multiple wives when we're already having enough of a problem just finding one man, one wife, or even one sexual partner, right? I mean, let's keep it a buck. Having polygamy legalized is not going to help that. It is definitely going to make it worse because polygamy only advantages rich people who can afford multiple wives. You have to be able to afford to take care of multiple wives in order for you to get multiple wives. And the places that they practice polygamy, everyone understands this. If you are broke, as a joke, you get no wife. If you are broke but can barely skate by, you get one wife. If you are richer, then you might be able to get you a wife and a girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like there's rules to this stuff, and it comes down to how many women can you afford to take care of, and you do not want to start adding that mess into the pot. It's already enough of a problem, and it's definitely not going to solve the incel issue. But y'all, this might. I know, y'all are already mad because y'all can read and you see the top, it says seeking brother husband, why Kenya wants multiple husbands. I know, okay? You might have seen her on Satan in the Center. You might have seen her other places. I understand. Okay? Let's just hear her out. Because if we're going to talk about plural marriage as a solution, and the problem or thing we're trying to solve is involuntary celibacy in men, this might be the solution, y'all. I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's just check it out. Okay. I'm just saying. Charlotte's got jokes today. Okay.
In the 12th year of our marriage, Carl and I decided that I was going to have multiple partners because I had met and fallen for another guy. So I came back and reported that to Carl.
So we decided to talk about it. Like, what do we do? How do we go about this? And that began a 2-year journey of Kenya and I just kind of discussing things. We just had to figure things out. So we discussed it for a number of years. I finally came into the knowledge and understanding about feminine, expression, and realized you have to allow women to be free and express themselves. And as a man, I need to support her in doing that.
I met Tiger at a Halloween party. He was dressed as Tiger Woods, and he was looking hot and sexy.
Well, I came out and had a dance with you, so we had a nice little romantic, slow dance. It was real nice.
Yes.
And so I decided, I'm going to pursue this. I'm going to see where this leads to.
Right. So those just go right up there, and then the green painting goes in the center.
All right.
I'm super multifaceted. It feels like...
Okay, listen. And I understand. Listen, I mean, this woman thinks she wrote the book on this, right? So, but, bruh, I can barely even listen to what they're saying or take them seriously from the time you've got brethren over here, right? Who's brother husband number one, right? He's the OG brother husband, right? And you got OG but a husband over there who you got these kids with and stuff, and you built this life with, and so on and so forth. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. From jump, I have an issue. He's pressing his knees together, and I feel like that's something you teach women in dresses, that they have to press their knees together and make themselves small and petite and dainty. You know, I don't know. I I'm just saying. But besides that, it's the fact that he said, well, you have to let women be free, and like you can't restrain, like women are wild horses. Like, is that what we're implying here? Is that adult women are like wild animals who cannot control themselves? Are we also saying that about men? Because I think it's BS about both, right? Adult human beings literally developed a forebrain. That's what humans did. The forebrain allows us to have executive functioning, okay? That allows us to think and reason and get fulfillment and be satisfied from just thoughts alone, A, but B, it allows us to override our little reptilian animal brain. It allows us to do that because we're able to rationalize. We are able to do things like, I don't know, seek therapy. Just saying. And so if you hit the 10-year slump in your marriage and things aren't going well, right? The solution is not, I should start sleeping with other people and I should bring other people into the relationship and we should just keep adding new people and screw our problems. Let's just never talk about those problems, and then we'll just get fulfillment from other people. And when those people fail to fulfill us, I guess we'll just get a different husband and then fill that in. Have y'all seen Cody from Sister Wives, the TV show? Because the fact that he has no more sister wives should prove the fact that this is not a good way of dealing with problems or reality. Okay? The reality is that they should have actually figured out what was wrong in their relationship. Why did you guys hit this slump? Why were you attracted to another man at a party? It wasn't because, oh, well, 10 years, that's it. After that, you just no, you can't be monogamous past 10 years. No, that wasn't it at all. It had to do with the fact that your relationship, probably because of a variety of factors, right, is lacking something. It's lacking something it didn't used to lack. And now you have the freedom, you have the awakeness, like maybe your kids now are going to grade school or middle school or something. Maybe it's the fact that you're done having kids, right? Maybe you're just in your late 30s and early 40s, because if men didn't know this, women's sex drive actually increases as we age. So as men's sex drive is going down, women's sex drive is skyrocketing and peaking, okay? And so it could be any one of those factors or all of the factors above. It could be because you're going through menopause. When you're going through menopause, what happens? Well, your female hormones dip, right? That allows, therefore, for the first time in a very long time in a woman's body, for testosterone not just to be, or your androgens, right? The thing that makes you randy, right? It allows those hormones to be really like, and y'all know what testosterone does to you men, right? So, right. So, like, dude, what is she doing? Like, she's trying to say, hey, listen, I didn't look into the medical, mental, emotional, physical, whatever issues that could have been plaguing me or our relationship, and try to work on those. I said, dude, there's this dude at this party I really want to sleep with. I think we should open our stuff up and yeah, sleep with other people. That was your solution? Okay.
Like, Carl fits one part of who I am, philosophical and spiritual, and we have these deep conversations. And then the other part is like thrill-seeking, excitement, traveling, and that's who Tiger fits. But I'm both of those people in one body. So I like to have those multiple partnerships.
Is it one nail for each painting?
It's probably gonna be two. Let's do the big painting first.
We're all basically trailblazers in this way, and we all support each other. And that's why I'm so ready to support Tiger and Kenya whenever they need support in their relationship or anything else.
I think a lot of what people see on a day-to-day is kind of like the whys. Why would anybody do that? Why would that man invite you into his house and have you with his wife? Why? It's a benefit to have another person there. It's a benefit to have somebody that you can kind of relate to, that you can trust, versus just having some random person come in
Or cheating.
and cheating, just
Lying, hiding,
yeah,
sneaking.
it really adds a lot of serenity to the home.
A lot of guys that I meet are, I always start out by telling guys that I meet, I already.
Like, does anyone? Sometimes I feel like people don't listen to themselves speak, so they don't really know what they're saying, and they don't know how it's coming off to other people. Right? Adding more sexual partners does not add serenity to the home. Right? The fake feeling of serenity you have is because what you've done is you've stopped investing in each other. Right? Because in order for you to fight with someone, you have to really care. Right? And in order for you to have that level of derision and tension in the home, again, you have to really care. So if you have emotionally, mentally removed yourself, because this person no longer needs to fulfill you, and you no longer have to figure out a way to complement one another, because as she said, now all she'll do is say, okay, well, you're no longer fulfilling me, so okay, well, what parts do we fulfill in each other? Okay, okay, yeah, so fine, I'll just keep you for that, and I'll find someone else who fulfills everything else. That's what affairs are, right? So you're basically just being open about having affairs. But affairs in and of themselves are not just unhealthy just because they're a secret, right? If you remember, at the start of your relationship, you didn't require someone else. You were already fulfilled by the one person. Do you know why? Because that's what yes, there's compromise also in relationships, right? But you don't find people who just, well, you both enjoy all the same things, and so then that's great. No, you find people, you guys are different, right? And so the compromise is, I do a little of what they like, they do a little of what I like, right? And then you grow as people. You expand and experience new and exciting things you never would have experienced if it was not for being with your partner. But that makes you a better, more well-rounded, different person, right? And so you don't just cut everything off at the knees and say, well, sorry, if you and I don't have that thing together, well, I'm going to go and find another person to sleep with who I can have that thing in common with. Like, hasn't she ever heard of Friends? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Already am in 2 long-term marriages.
How do they react to that?
Most react well. Oh, I'm dating because I'll always be dating. It's just fun. What can I say? It's hard to explain this because it feels like this is not rocket science. We all love attention, energy, relationships, and love.
Seeking brother husband. Oh, Shar. Oh, Shar. Oh, Shar. I can't believe... Please do not tell me this is a TV show. This cannot be no TV show. Oh my God, it's a TV show? Y'all. This is a TV show. No, I'm done. I refuse. I just refuse. I refuse right now to validate this. You know what, though? I'm going to say something. I'm going to say one thing. This is a very smart woman, because she's been doing this grind for a good while online. And hey, she grinded herself right onto Dr. Phil, who honestly made her look like her and her husband's look like clowns. Saint the Sinner, even, I mean, really overall, like everywhere I said, she didn't make herself look great. I mean, real. I mean, she even made herself kind of look low key like a sex prevert. Okay. How she managed though to keep talking and writing books and doing all this foolishness, she talked herself into a show. So listen, I ain't gonna hate. I just, damn. We will watch any old foolishness, but I'm not gonna lie to you, because MILF Manor is like life. I don't know. That is terrible. And for people who are like, oh, they would never let the reverse happen. No, the reverse is literally airing like now, or if it didn't start yet, it's gonna. Because no, they made the reverse. Because no, society is just that depraved. And I guess if y'all want to be like, but the reverse, hey, listen, we've been watching Sister Wives, like what, 4 or 5 different types of Sister Wives types families. I guess we needed a husband, brother husbands. Bro, when are they coming out with the son husband show? That's what I want to know. That's what it is. Shout out to Char. Thanks for the suggestion. We needed some entertainment news. It's been a minute.
Been 4 years you've been hanging in these YouTube streets. Congratulations, you just earned your bachelor's degree. You wanna clap them cheeks? You wanna clap them cheeks?